So the slave mind epidemic has taken over the Western world over the past few years, and it has resulted in a lot of strained friendships, strained relationships, financial instability, a feeling of being lost in life, overall sadness, and more. So today we shall dissect this concept and figure out the number one reason behind this epidemic. So to make my point, I want to bring up a legend from the past named Socrates. So Socrates was a Greek philosopher who was born in 469 BC and died in 399 BC. And he was known for using the Socratic method on his students, which resulted in a lot of controversy in Athens at the time. Now, you might be asking, what is the Socratic method? Well, the Socratic method is a teaching style that revolves around the idea of questioning, where the teacher constantly questions the students on their beliefs and ideas in order to promote higher level thinking. Now, this resulted in Socrates' students questioning the political status quo of Athens at the time, threatening the establishment. And this got Socrates in legal trouble for, quote unquote, corrupting the youth and also impiety. Impiety meaning that he didn't really have a great respect for the gods that were being talked about in Athens at the time, and he was actually introducing new ones, right? So after going through the court's verdict because of this situation, Socrates was sentenced to death. Now, the story of Socrates is a relevant one because the establishment in Athens sentenced him to death in order to eliminate his promotion of asking critical questions. And the elimination of asking critical questions is the number one thing that leads to the slave mind. Because the slave mind is developed through the repeated indoctrination of ideas without questioning. And it's mostly developed in areas like school, in bureaucratic corporations, in the media, and in any other institution that holds influential power. So for example, let's talk about one that I just brought up, media. Does the media care more about controversy or unity? If you answer this question honestly, you'd say controversy. Because unfortunately, that's what gets the most eyeballs and clicks. It's just human nature, right? So if the media cares more about controversy than unity, why do we allow them to dictate our views on a certain group of people or a certain situation? Like, their job is to divide and stir up drama. But yet so many of us form our opinions based on what the media tells us instead of doing our own research. Now, I'm guilty of this too. Like, I am. Right? But that is a symptom of a slave mind. Just reacting and coming to a conclusion without questioning. Now, I know this is actually easier said than done because, people have bills to pay, and oftentimes after work and commuting, people are just too mentally exhausted to spend time asking themselves more questions. I understand that. However, it is something that we have to do in order to avoid getting fooled and duped. Right? So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel. I have a lot of great content coming ahead, such as interviews and so on. So if that sounds interesting to you, please do stick around, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care now. Love you all. Bye-bye.